After the defeat of the dark sorcerer, peace returned to the kingdom once again. For the first time in many days, the sounds of war disappeared from the streets. No more screaming, no more destruction, only music, only laughter, and at the center of it all was Clown Cat. The kingdom celebrated him everywhere he went. Children followed him through the streets. Musicians played songs in his honor, and merchants threw gold coins at his feet in gratitude. For once again, Clown Cat had turned fear into joy. But the celebration soon became stranger than anyone could have imagined. From deep within the nearby forests, animals began entering the kingdom. At first, only a few appeared. A monkey stealing apples from a market stand, a goat wandering through the palace gates, a parrot landing on the head of a royal guard. But within hours, hundreds of animals flooded the city. Monkeys swung from rooftops and stole food from travelers. Goats climbed onto tables and ate royal decorations. Parrots shouted nonsense at random citizens before flying away laughing. And somehow, not a single animal showed fear toward Clown Cat. Instead, they followed him everywhere. Within minutes, the kingdom descended into complete madness. One goat stole the king's royal cape and sprinted through the marketplace while soldiers desperately chased after it. 3 monkeys invaded the fruit market and started throwing bananas at everyone they saw. A donkey somehow entered the royal dining hall and refused to leave until someone fed it cake. Meanwhile, one extremely rude parrot learned the captain's voice and began shouting fake military orders across the city. Retreat. Attack the chickens. Everyone dance. Confused soldiers ran in every direction while citizens collapsed in laughter. No one understood what was happening anymore, not even the king himself. But while the kingdom struggled to restore order, Clown Cat enjoyed every moment of it. Instead of stopping the chaos, he turned it into a performance. Soon the streets became one giant carnival. Monkeys danced beside him, beating tiny drums. Goats spun in circles whenever music played. Parrots formed a singing group that somehow sounded terrible and amazing at the same time. Even the guards slowly gave up trying to stop the madness, because every time they tried, something even more ridiculous happened. Then things became far worse, or far funnier, depending on who was watching. A giant elephant suddenly marched into the city square, carrying an entire cart of watermelons on its back. Without warning, it sat directly on the royal fountain. The fountain exploded instantly. Water blasted across the market. Citizens screamed as fish flew through the air. And somehow, the elephant started dancing. The crowd erupted into cheers. Children climbed onto its back, while musicians played louder than ever before. The kingdom had completely lost control. At first, the king tried desperately to remain serious. He ordered the guards to restore order. He demanded the animals be removed. He even attempted to give a royal speech. But then, a monkey threw a banana directly beneath his feet. The king slipped, spun through the air, and landed backward into a wagon filled entirely with cabbages. Silence filled the kingdom for one long second. Then suddenly, the king started laughing. Not a small laugh, not a royal laugh, but uncontrollable laughter. The entire crowd burst into tears of joy. Even the royal guards fell to the ground laughing. And from that moment onward, no one tried stopping the celebration anymore. As night approached, the carnival only grew larger. Bonfires lit the streets. Animals marched beside musicians. Citizens danced across rooftops and market tables. Clown Cat performed tricks so unbelievable that even the elders of the kingdom stared in shock. At one point, a monkey somehow managed to wear royal armor and started pretending to command the guards. Surprisingly, the guards actually listened, but far beyond the laughter, far beyond the glowing lights of the kingdom, something watched from the shadows. High within the distant mountains, a mysterious figure stood silently beneath the storm clouds, watching Clown Cat, watching the kingdom celebrate, watching the strange happiness that followed Clown Cat wherever he went. And slowly, the figure smiled, because while the kingdom celebrated victory, a far darker plan had already begun. Meanwhile, deep within the land of old magic, Lord Magic stood in silence. The ancient master could feel the balance of magic beginning to shift. Something unnatural was moving across the world. Something hidden, something patient. And though the kingdom laughed tonight, Lord Magic knew the peace would not last. For a darkness older than kingdoms themselves had finally begun to awaken. As midnight covered the kingdom, Clown Cat led the greatest parade the kingdom had ever seen. Animals marched beside him through glowing streets. Monkeys juggled fruit through the air. Goats danced wildly to the music. The elephant sprayed water across cheering crowds. And for one beautiful night, the kingdom forgot all about fear. But hidden far beyond the mountains, the darkness continued to grow. Waiting, watching, preparing. Tonight the kingdom celebrates. Tonight the people laugh. But somewhere beyond the horizon, a new enemy has already opened its eyes. And this time, even Clown Cat may not be ready for what is coming.
Clown cats on the dome.